Everybody's talking about how so many buyers are missing out on homes they love, and nobody's talking about how to handle it. Let me tell you a story. Hey guys, welcome. My name is Andy Elliott, and on my channel I'm going to show you how to buy low, sell high, and navigate real estate. At the end of this video, I've got a set it and forget it tip that may help you get the home you want even after you've lost out on it. You've found it, the perfect home. You put in an offer, full price, asking for nothing. Now you're imagining what it's like to come home to a stacked stone entryway, fire in the fireplace, dinner simmering on the stove, maybe a nice glass of wine after a long day. Perfect. What a great dream, right? Then the phone rings and the agent says we didn't get the house. Sorry. That just sucks, doesn't it? This scene has played out thousands of times over the last couple of years, if not longer. So you're not alone, but the heartbreak is real. And your friends are going to tell you you'll find another house, but in your head you're saying, not like that one. This is tough stuff. It is. So you put your brave face on and you keep moving forward, but listen, I've helped a lot of buyers through this situation, so here's some real world suggestions to help you get over the house that stole your heart. First thing is to stay away from reminders of the place. If you live in the neighborhood, that's kind of tough. If you don't go there. Needless to say, it's getting over the emotional investments the hardest part. That's what we're talking about here. So don't go online every day to see if the house is back on the market, and don't drive by it just to see what's going on. Things like that will just drag the heartbreak out forever. The second thing is, don't let the disappointment motivate you to get a less than ideal house on the rebound. I've seen buyers head that way, and this is what I tell them. Take a beat. Take a break after a loss that's really hurt. If you can, get in a cheap weekend getaway. Just get out of town for a minute. Clear your mind. Get the house out of your head. One thing I've learned from buyers is this. Once they cool down from the process, maybe gain a little bit of perspective, they figured out after finding their dream home, their current living situation kind of sucks. And losing out to the contract means they got to go back to that suckness. Not that it's really terrible, but in their mind, they're thinking, hey, my life would be a little bit better if I was living in my dream home. So it's depressing. The third thing to remember is this. Learn from the heartbreak. Figure out what worked, what didn't work during the home search process. Was your loan 100% ready to go? When a listing became available, were you super fast to go see it? The answer to those questions these days is usually yes, and you still get shot down by another buyer, so it's a massive bummer. By the way, if you said no to either one of those questions, go ahead and fix that. And the fourth thing, is there a chance you're being too specific on the house? Could you expand your search area a little bit, or could you be a little bit less demanding on the criteria? I'm not for a second saying lower your standards, but could a quarter of an acre serve you just as well as a half an acre? Could you build a fence instead of looking for a home that already has one? If losing out on a contract helps you focus on what you need versus what you want, consider that a big win. Some people call it a wake-up call, some people call it a dose of reality. Just remember this, the home buying process is just that. It's a process, and this is a part of your journey. I'll make you a promise. The home of your dreams really is out there, and it's waiting for you. I've seen this time and time again, and people usually end up with a house that's way better than the one they lost. The reason I'm so confident in this is because I've helped hundreds and hundreds of buyers over the years, and this is a consistent pattern I've seen repeated so many times. And here's what they'll say. Andy, I'm so glad we lost out on that house so we could find this house, the real house of our dreams. I'm telling you. After all this talk about helping you get over the one that you lost, here's a set it and forget it safety net tip, just in case it comes back on the market. House contracts fall apart every day. Here's two things you can do. Number one, either you or your agent, if you have one, notify the listing agents that you have real interest in that house. Then if it falls apart, let you know, give you a call. Don't count on that one. Number two, set an auto search up for that specific address so that if it falls out of contract, you'll be notified immediately. but promise me you'll just set that and let it go. Be sure to watch my videos for home buyers. If you like this video, subscribe to my channel and hit the bell so you don't miss anything. Talk to you soon.